Would a Kitsune choose a rapist over a normal person? Well, let's talk about the world where my mangas take place by exploring the Kitsune entry of the mating manual. In the last video, we discovered that Kitsunes are basically being hunted down for sucking the souls out of the mortal men, which was exacerbated thanks to a rumor that was started 472 years after the birth of the very first Kitsune. Now the population of the Kitsunes went from millions to less than 100,000 of them. And because I let players create original characters that go into the world of the lore, like Kon and Kurai here, he actually got to explore this concept of why it is taboo for Kitsunes to kill innocent people. So for whatever reason, at the origin of the Kitsunes, the original one became the Ten Tails, basically a 1,000-year-old Kitsune who became an elder being. Which, when we look at the magic system here, an elder being allows them to create warlocks and sectus, which is right next to the divine casters, simply meaning that elder magic is very powerful. And through unknown means, the Kitsune Ten Tails was able to adjust the entire biological reproduction process of the Kitsunes to allow her to be the single source of that process. Because when an impregnation happens in a Kitsune body, she literally takes the hardened embryo shell and moves it to her realm, into where she holds onto that egg until the Kitsune mother gives her a soul of a man to basically reconfigure, scrub, and then insert into the new child's body. And by the third month, a blessing comes down from the Ten Tails where a Kitsune chooses the Aura of Ambush or the Eyes of the Avenger. While we don't know the reason why the Ten Tails does this, each year the Ten Tails does prefer the souls of men who have committed violence against women. And to the point of whenever they choose the Eyes of the Avenger, also known as Great Vision, they can actually see the crimes that an individual has done. And so why is this taboo? Is because there's multiple factors at play here, especially dealing with the rumor that Kitsune suck the souls of those who they lay with, which is not necessarily accurate, because they only get this ability once they actually become pregnant. Unless you get a Kitsune pregnant, you don't have to worry about her sucking the soul of anybody. But the rumor that was spread that led to almost the genocide of this species said the opposite. Compounding that with looking at the region in which all Kitsunes exist, which is Reaper, the goddess of death's territory, her people believe that taking a soul from the cycle, thus Reaper's judgment, is a grave, unforgivable sin. In order for the Kitsunes to even sustain their own species, they have to commit a cardinal sin against the faith. So as to why they don't kill innocent people is because culturally, it doesn't help their case in trying to show that we are not evil creatures. Yes, we have to do this to sustain our race, but we don't want to hurt innocent people. And Kitsunes argue the point that the reason we are given these two abilities is to